Last week, my tenant, a family of 4 from Mexico, was abruptly taken by ICE agents in a surprise raid. No warnings. One moment they were leaving quietly, and the next the family was gone. They did came back to clear out their belongings, but left a huge mess. They changed the locks and they never returned any of my keys, and the rent hasn't been paid for over 2 months. So after a week of silence, I checked with neighbor and confirmed that they have been deported. There's no one in the unit, there's no forwarding address, and there's no way for me to reach them. This left me with a locked unit and no access. Today I will show you how to break the lock from the front door, and there's no need for a locksmith since I need to replace with a new lock. We'll get inside to check for damage. As you can see, the tenants made no effort to maintain the yard or perform any basic upkeep. Throughout their 5-year stay, they neglected landscaping entirely. Grass was never trimmed, weeds were left to grow, and no general maintenance was done on the exterior. They showed little regard for the property condition and left visibly worn and poorly cared for. Here are the tools we'll need to break the lock. A 4.5-inch angle grinder from Harbor Freight, which costs $35, and a 4.5-inch metal cutting wheel. Altogether, the total cost for the tool is about $45, which is far less than $200 what it would take to hire a locksmith. Plus, you get to keep the tools for future use. After a minute of grinding, we're halfway through cutting the lock. The angle grinder works quickly, especially on metal. This is much faster than drilling or prying the lock. Always wear safety goggles, gloves, and face mask when using the grinder. Flying metal dust and sparks can cause serious injury if you're not properly protected. Now that we're nearly cut all the way through, I'll use the backside of an axe to give it a few gentle taps and break the handle off. Once the handle is off, use plier to grip the lock cylinder inside. Twist the plier while pushing the door open. Here you see the spindle turns when the handle on the other side is moved. The spindle connects to the latch mechanism, and you can use plier to release the latch, then turn the spindle. Now can remove the remaining parts of the lock using a drill. The tenants left suddenly after the ICE raid. They gave no notice and made no attempt to clean up. What they left behind was absolute mess. Inside the unit, trash bags were laying everywhere, filled and scattered across rooms. Clothes were still packed in drawers. There are dirty dishes left in the sink, rotting food sat in the fridge. Many fixtures were damaged, including broken lights, faucet, kitchen countertop, electrical outlets, broken window glass everywhere, screen door had holes, and many more. It was clear they had been living in a poor, unsafe condition. Basically, nothing was cleaned, floors were unswept, unmopped, and there are trash everywhere. The yard is no better, hasn't been maintained It's overgrown with thick weed, grass, and stuffed mailbox showed how little care they give. They left without responsibility or respect for others' property. This is an important reminder to screen tenants thoroughly and never let illegal undocumented workers into your home.